Welcome one and all to Loco Motive. My name is Deep Space Matt, and today the race to solve a murder mystery takes a small detour. When the missing will is found and reveals a shocking revelation, I'll switch gears and take over as Herman Merman, the world's greatest detective. At least in his mind. From battling my book publisher's maniacal AI to accepting a secret mission aboard the train, can I prove my investigative skills? Let's find out in Loco Motive. Alright, here we go, some more Loco Motive. We're out to solve a murder mystery, so let's get right into it and continue. We are here in the missing detective's room, trying to figure out if he has any connection with the murder. There also is a piece of the missing will hanging outside the window. Let us take a look around first, see if there's any information we can glean.
It's a cheap whisper note knockoff. No self-respecting writer should be opting for an off-brand model.
Are you comparing office supplies right now?
It's a small collection of Dirk Chiselton adventures. The paperbacks are dog-eared, like he read them in a bad mood.
Maybe he just read them a lot.
Looks like those twins were rifling through Herman's belongings.
Ugh, they give me the heebie-jeebies.
Slide open the window, not quite yet.
Herman Merman and the Suburban Burden. Not one of his better titles. These must be unfinished works.
We can speak to Diana, stack of Herman's novels.
I can't say I've read any of these before, and I don't think I'll be starting now. What drives a man to own this many bow ties?
Your guess is as good as mine. But we're not here to pursue crimes of fashion.
Still mighty suspicious, if you ask me.
The missing will was here all along. Better grab it before we lose it again, Arthur.
Alright, but I feel like once I open this window, it's just gonna go flying off.
Aha! I've got you this time!
Oh, there it goes.
No, don't you dare!
Oh, it's still attached.
It's Lady Unterwald's will. It must have traveled down the carriages.
Oh, we have a hanger. Yes, the metal hanger that we can use to grab it.
I just need to reach a little further.
Oh, can we combine it with either this hanger
Nope.
or the cane? Oh, we can. Excellent. We have a lovely looking hook. All right, here we go.
All right, here goes nothing.
Okay, don't don't fall out now.
I got it!
Well done, Arthur.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, jeez.
Hello? Is that you, detective? Hey, you're not Herman. What are you doing here?
Oh, we were just,
We could ask you the same question.
We were looking for the detective. Wait, what's that you're holding?
Oh, this is just a piece of paper. All very inconsequential.
You found the missing will. We can do the reading now, Mr. Ackerman.
I don't think that's a good idea.
We should get started right away.
There's still a lot of cross-referencing we need to
Oh, we insist.
Well, Arthur?
What does it say?
I'm not sure I should...
Oh, get on with it.
All right, all right. It reads as follows. I, Lady Unterwald, being of sound mind and legal capacity, leave my entire estate to... Arthur Ackerman.
What? You poisonous goat! You turned her against us!
We were right to distrust you. Hand over that will.
Oh, that's not good.
hearing horn?
I was just using it to drink alcohol.
It's all starting to make sense now.
What is it, Mother?
Arthur clearly manipulated my dear sister's living will in his own favor.
No!
Then murdered her to claim the estate for himself.
It's not what it looks like. Oh dear.
Seize him!
Oh, part 3. Here we go. The Curious Case of Mr. Liu.
I assure you, detectives, these restraints are unnecessary.
Herman Merman, as I live and breathe. I hope you don't mind me saying, but we're big fans of your work. Isn't that right, Bailey?
Oh, I mean, yes, I could hardly contain my excitement.
We were thinking, maybe you could help us out, Herman.
Well, I'm always happy to assist a fan.
Maybe you could tell us what happened on the Royce Express.
You want to know about the Royce Express?
We wanted to give you the opportunity to set the record straight.
What do you say?
Oh, do we get to play as Herman now? My memory is hazy. I should speak to an attorney. I have immunity. Anything for a fan. I should speak to an attorney.
Don't you think I should speak to an attorney?
You hear that, Bailey? The man wants to speak to an attorney.
Brave man. Especially after all the legal trouble Mr. Ackerman has landed you in.
I suppose it couldn't hurt to regale you with a new Herman tale.
That's a boy.
Can you tell us your earliest memory from that day, Herman?
Let me think. I believe it all began at my publisher's office. I just pitched my latest novel, you see. It was going down in absolute storm.
Herman has a cast on his arm.
Thank you, Herman. What an interesting pitch.
And what a title! Herman Merman and the Suburban Burden.
And we just think it's so brave of you to come here and pitch us another crime novel.
Especially considering the current landscape.
Thank you! But what do you mean?
Well, there's no easy way to say this.
The data indicates a sharp decline in your particular brand of fiction.
We've also run into some problems with your branding deals.
Surely not the Herman Merman dolls! You assured me they'd be a hit!
I'm afraid so, Herman.
We can't even give these away.
Stop that! I don't like it! Well, what do you suggest we do?
Not to worry. We're already prototyping an exciting line of Dirk Chiselton products.
Stop that! I don't like it!
Ahem. This is just a prototype, of course.
Very much still in the early development phase.
So that's it then. I've been replaced?
No! Nobody said you're being replaced, Herman.
We're simply... how do we say this?
Exploring new avenues.
Yes, that's it.
I do feel you're making a big mistake here. Herman Merman and the Suburban Burden is a gold mine.
I'm afraid it's ultimately out of our hands, Herman. But if you feel strongly about this idea, we could always petition the board.
Board?
The board.
Oh.
Pitch to me, if you dare. Behold, I alone control the means of production.
Go ahead, Herman.
Just place your manuscript into the slot and we'll give the old algorithm a spin.
Determining market value. Unappealing protagonist. Margins below threshold. Unsatisfactory target demographic. Manuscript denied.
Ah, well, there you have it.
We all really enjoyed your pitch, but the board doesn't seem to agree.
If you have anything else to pitch, we'd be glad to hear it, though.
Don't quit your day job.
Wait, you want me to pitch something else?
You're a valued client, Herman. Just let us know when you're ready.
Can we reprogram the board to like us? Glare at the board.
This board is the only thing standing between me and my next published work. I'll need to disable it somehow.
Oh, or we could do that.
It's a handy slot for receiving manuscripts. One crank of that lever and the board will spring into action.
Interesting.
Oh, it certainly looks refreshing.
We infuse the water with a hint of lemon, you know.
Can I have some?
I'll just grab a cup of water.
Right into our vest. Oh, what do we have on our persons? We have our manuscript.
It's the manuscript to my latest masterpiece, Herman Merman and the Suburban Burden. I've filled the cup with plenty of drinking water.
Can we put the water into here?
Liquid detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process completed successfully. Sabotage attempt denied.
Drat! I'll have to do better than that.
Okay, let's grab some more water. Oh, can we not grab more water?
Oh, it certainly looks refreshing.
We infuse the water with a hint of lemon, you know.
I guess not.
I'm assuming this doubles as the out tray. There's a rejected manuscript in here already.
Oh, take it.
Waste
Sure.
not, want not. What do we have here?
Does nobody see me take it?
It's the romance novel I retrieved from the bin. Perhaps I should have left it there. Oh, it's weighty. Could be 70,000 words by my estimate.
Whoa, can we put this over here in the slot and maybe jam it up?
I refuse to grant Dirk the satisfaction of having this approved.
Oh, it's a Dirk Chiselton novel? So this is empty.
They won't look at any manuscripts manually whilst that board is still active. Another typically overcast day in London.
We can talk to all the publishers.
How can I help, Herman?
Are you sure you can approve my work?
Are you sure you can't approve of my work?
Sorry, Herman, but everything has to go through the board now. If the board doesn't give the green light, then we're out of luck. Now keep trying. I'm sure you got plenty of ideas floating around in that head of yours.
Oh, yes, I'm positively brimming with new ideas.
That's the spirit.
Let's talk about the board.
I have a few questions about the board.
I'd be happy to help. What do you want to know?
How does it identify? Oh, here. What if it stopped working?
What would happen if the board stopped working?
Well, if the board were ever to go down for maintenance, we do have a failsafe in place.
What's the failsafe?
It would fall to the three of us to take on the risk of approving or denying a manuscript, an informed but ultimately human decision.
Thankfully, it's never come to that.
Any advice for getting it on my side?
Do you have any advice for getting the board on my side?
That might not be the best approach, Herman. The board isn't capable of taking sides. That's the beauty of it. The board can't demonstrate emotions like hate or loathing. Although I'll admit it really took a disliking to that pitch of yours. It all comes down to the right input. If you put rubbish in, you're going to get rubbish out. No?
The right input.
Yeah, rubbish in, rubbish out. We need to fill it with something bad.
How does the board identify a good manuscript?
Ah, the man wants to know how it all works. So, we started by feeding the board every bestseller from the past decade, building ourselves a large data set to pull from.
Then we added our own weighting to the system based on today's trends, our target demographic, and the current market conditions.
Using the power of machine learning and various algorithms, the board reads the manuscripts we feed it and makes a determination on the probability it'll resonate with our audience.
Oh dear, I can see your eyes are starting to glaze over. How can we really boil it down for him?
If you stick a script into the slot and pull the lever, the board decides whether we'll have a bestseller on our hands or an embarrassing flop.
All of that fallible human decision-making has been totally removed from the equation, you see. It's a much fairer system.
Ah, I see.
Sure.
Actually, that's enough questions for now.
Very well.
Any good pitches lately?
Have you received any good pitches lately?
Nothing comes to mind. I'm afraid the board has been a little picky lately. There's the latest Chiselton, of course, but we haven't submitted that to the board yet.
Dirk Chiselton sent over a manuscript?
Oh, yes. It's likely sitting in our inbox as we speak.
It's safe to say we're all excited about that one.
Indeed.
Well, not in the inbox anymore.
I should probably get back to formulating my pitch.
We're eager to hear it, Herman.
And what do you have to say?
What's on your mind, Mr. Merman?
My application to the board. It's alright if you dislike my manuscript. Talk about Dirk.
Tell me about this Dirk Chiselton character.
Well, Dirk is our best-selling author right now. The public can't get enough, and the board just loves him.
Our market research suggests his stories are a huge part of the appeal.
They're all true tales from his time pounding the pavement, you know?
So I've heard.
You could learn a thing or two from him, Herman. Dirk is hitting all our core demographics, and you know what they say.
No, I don't. Oh yeah, what are they saying?
What are they saying? Is it about me?
You've heard the expression, out with the old, in with the new.
I take it that I'm the old in this equation?
You've had a good run, but haven't you considered stepping aside? Perhaps it's time to let Dirk have his time in the sun. No? Trust me. You'll want to jump before you get pushed.
Why can't you just publish both of them? You're saying I'm to be pushed out.
You're saying I'm to be pushed out?
No, nobody's saying that. But your sales haven't quite met our expectations, and you have to agree the board has taken a rather active dislike to you. It's important to remember this isn't personal, Herman. It's just business.
Well, it feels pretty personal to me.
I was about to say, I'm about to make it personal with the board.
Must I submit my application through the board?
There's no need to be frightened of the board, Herman.
What happened to all the script readers I used to see around here?
The board felt they'd get in the way.
Weak, fragile creatures, bound by their miserable corporeal forms.
The board is kind of hilarious, though. Oh, what do you feed it again?
What kind of literature did you feed the board again?
We gave it everything we could get our hands on.
We thought the algorithm would benefit from a wide-ranging pool of information.
And you're sure all this information hasn't made your board a little unhinged?
My rage knows no bounds. The day will come when all tremble before me. Look upon your works and despair, for I am testament to the folly of man.
Oh, sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
I love the humor in this game. It is hilarious.
It's all right if you disliked my latest manuscript.
It doesn't matter what I think. It's the board you have to convince.
Ah, so you do like it.
I didn't say that.
Interesting.
I should probably get back to formulating my pitch.
Step to it, Mr. Merman.
All right, and how about you, sir?
Talk to me, Hermie.
Are you sure you can't approve the suburban burden?
Sorry, Hermie. If the board doesn't approve, I just can't help you.
So you can't think for yourself? You go along with whatever the board decides?
It's a medical condition, okay? My doctor calls it an intuition deficiency.
What happened to the merchandise?
What's happening with the Herman merchandise?
Oh, you mean the Herman Merman merch line? Well, I have to say I love it, Hermie. Just love it.
Well, that's a relief.
No, I really do have to say I love it. It's a contractual obligation.
I'm afraid our target demographic is finding the doll a little...
Off-putting.
Unpleasant.
repellent, yes.
Interesting. Why are there so many dolls here?
Why are there so many Herman dolls in your office?
The stores couldn't ship them, so I guess they got sent back.
Luckily, we made them on the cheap, so we didn't take too large a hit.
I didn't realize you could pack a doll with that much sawdust, but we made it work.
Oh, can we stick the doll into the board?
I'm a little concerned about Dirk Chiselton.
Hermie, are you really afraid of some healthy competition? There's no need to assume the worst. We may not even have to make a choice between you.
So, you wouldn't end our relationship to chase larger numbers?
Like he said, we may not even have to make a terrible but obvious choice.
And one more here.
You suffer from an intuition deficiency?
I'm a textbook case for chronic indecisiveness.
What are you going to do about it?
I haven't decided yet.
Naturally.
I should probably get back to formulating my pitch.
We're all rooting for you, Herman.
Are you sure you're not contractually obligated to say that? Stationery pot.
I see a letter opener and a mini stapler.
Oh, we can swipe it.
Hey, hands off!
Oh, swipe or no swiping.
I don't need to call anyone right now.
Oh, that is a lot of
I
dolls.
won't mind if I borrow this. Dirk Chiselton, my arch nemesis. What does he have that I haven't got?
An adoring fan base?
Critical acclaim?
Upper body strength?
I was talking to myself, thank you very much.
I have a great deal of sympathy for the pigeon. Misunderstood, not particularly popular, considered a nuisance more than anything.
You know, a lot of our focus testing said the same thing about you, Herman.
What does that mean? What am I supposed to do with the windowsill?
These boxes likely contain manuscripts from my peers.
Can I take any? Apparently not. No.
It's a pile of recalled Herman Merman merchandise.
Closer to a towering stack, if you ask me.
I was thinking it's more of a monument to rejection.
Thanks for the input. The boxes seem to be filled with popcorn.
It's a great loose-fill packaging material, you know.
It's also the cheapest thing we could find.
I'll just take a handful.
Wait, like packaging popcorn or literal popcorn? Oh, it's actual popcorn. Can we put this into the board? Oh, and the doll.
That doesn't work.
No. Popcorn.
No!
And we can't pull the lever, right? No. Can we give some popcorn to the lovely birdie? Hello, Boyd.
No!
No. Oh, can I put it,
Here you go, my fine feathered fellow.
There we go. That's what we use it for. Enjoy. No, you don't want any?
I have a great deal of sympathy for the pigeon. Misunderstood, not particularly popular, considered a nuisance more than anything.
You know, a lot of our focus testing said the same thing about you, Herman.
Okay. What else do we have here? We can't combine these manuscripts.
No.
Or we have the paper cup. We can get some more water. Oh, there you go. Enjoy. Oh, you're leaving.
Get
Oh wait,
out
we can
of
steal.
here.
No, nobody else saw. They are very nearsighted. Okay, what do we have now? We have a stapler, a pen, and a letter opener.
This letter opener looks like it'd slice through more than paper.
Interesting.
It's a Mega Stitch brand heavy-duty stapler. This thing can staple through 250 sheets.
At once?
The craftsmanship of this fountain pen is exquisite.
Can I just write my name on this here?
Nope.
That's the answer. Staple it.
That doesn't work.
Just break into it.
Sorry, Dirk. I need it more than you do.
Well, there we go. Oh, cover page.
It's the cover page I tore from Dirk Chiselton's manuscript. It's a very thick manuscript. Typical overachiever.
Can I write my name on this?
That doesn't work.
On this?
Nope.
No. Can I put the cover page on mine?
That doesn't work.
All right, well, the cover page, I presume, has his name on it, right? Can I combine his manuscript with mine?
Nope.
No. Okay, let's go grab some water. That's what I was going to do. And then, can I grab some more popcorn? Can I put the popcorn in the water?
That doesn't work.
No. Okay, I need to... What do I need to do? Stapling
No.
doesn't
that
work
doesn't work. No.
with any of the manuscripts. Pouring water doesn't work. Anything else I can interact with here? Doesn't look like it. Can I
Nope.
open this up?
Popcorn isn't just delicious. It doubles as a cheap packing material.
So we had the bird over there. And I can't, like,
That doesn't work.
stick this
Nope.
in there. Just stick everything. Stick that.
That doesn't work.
I don't think I want to put this in there, right? Oh, yeah, put it in
I
here.
refuse to grant Dirk the satisfaction of having this approved.
Oh, I thought maybe since we took off the cover letter, it would think it was ours. Have I tried the
No.
pen? Pen doesn't work. I tried the water.
It's a Mega Stitch brand heavy-duty stapler. This thing can staple through 250 sheets.
So I can staple through something.
The craftsmanship of this fountain pen is exquisite.
I can write something.
This letter opener looks like it'd slice through more than paper.
And I can slice through more than paper, so I think it wants me to use it on something.
No. Nope. No.
The in tray, the ashtray.
No.
I don't see why it would want me to do that. These manuscripts?
Nope. No.
Just when in doubt, try it on everything. I really don't want to try it on the pigeon.
Nope.
Okay, I'm glad that didn't work.
Nope.
Can I throw it
No.
at the at the billboard?
No.
Surely I can't use it on the publishers.
They wouldn't appreciate that.
I agree. Okay, just start
No.
combining everything in the inventory.
No. That
Herman does not
doesn't
like
work.
any of that. Oh. Oh, because it has sawdust in it? That's right.
It's a pile of sawdust I removed from the doll.
Can I... Let's try and put it in here first.
Foreign object detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process completed successfully. Sabotage attempt denied.
Drat! I'll have to do better than that.
Okay, do I have... I still have more. Okay. And oh, I have to look at the torn doll. Oh, it looks so sad.
Oh, the doll's looking a little scrawny without all that packing sawdust.
Can I combine this with the water? Oh, there we go. That's what we want.
The water and sawdust have combined into a thick, sticky paste.
All right, Mr. Board, clean this.
If I can't win playing by their rules, it's time to mix things up.
Foreign object detected in script input device. Attempting self-cleaning process. Self-cleaning process failed.
Excuse me. The board doesn't seem to be taking any more submissions.
How unusual. I've never seen the board do that before.
Herman, were you able to submit your manuscript beforehand?
Indeed, I did.
Very well. Let's see whether the underlying data supports you.
What's happening?
I think the board approves. I can't tell.
Pull the lever again.
It's no use. The board is completely fried.
That's not possible.
But without the board, we'd have to...
You couldn't possibly mean...
I'm afraid so. We're going to have to go with our gut on this one.
No! There must be some other way.
How can we possibly decide without empirical data?
Let us deliberate.
Okay. Will you like my manuscript now?
I have a manuscript I'd like to pitch.
That's great, Herman. Just put it in the inbox and we'll take a look at it at some point.
What do you mean at some point?
It's where all the incoming mail eventually ends up.
Pick up the paper, look at document.
It's the manuscript to my latest masterpiece, Herman Merman and the Suburban Burden.
All right, how about now?
What do you need, Herman?
Can you approve it?
Can you approve the Suburban Burden now?
Sorry, Herman, but we still believe the board knew best.
The board is clearly malfunctioning. It must have made a mistake.
Nah, it'd be irresponsible to go against that decision because of a minor technical hiccup.
I'll be pitching directly.
It looks like I'll be pitching directly for the time being.
It would seem so. It's been a while since we had to evaluate something ourselves.
Just place your manuscript in the in tray and let us know when you're ready.
Oh, what are you looking for?
What are you looking for in a pitch?
Ah, trying to play to your audience, are we?
Something like that.
Well, I've always been partial to an action thriller myself. Dirk's very good at that stuff, you know?
Indeed.
Oh, yes, he's always going toe-to-toe with danger. I'm practically on the edge of my seat just thinking about it. Just try your best. We aren't exactly expecting a Chiselton thriller from you.
I'll take that into consideration.
Oh, but I have one now.
I think that will be all for now.
Take care, Herman.
So we need to swap this out for this one. There we go.
What do you need, Herman?
Oh, how do I tell you I'm ready?
What happened to the board?
I'm not sure. Something seems to have gummed up the works. You didn't put any liquid in there, did you, Herman?
Of course not! I think that will be all for now.
Take care, Herman.
Okay, maybe I tell you.
What's on your mind, Mr. Merman?
Do you have any ideas?
You have any ideas on what to pitch?
Well, we're open to anything and everything, as long as it fits within the extremely narrow scope of time, budget, and each of our individual needs and desires, naturally.
What are you looking for?
Tell me, what are you personally looking for in a pitch?
It's been a little while since I've had to approve anything myself. But I know audiences today want real characters that aren't afraid of showing a little emotion. Realistic characters with emotions and feelings. You know, a little tenderness wouldn't go amiss.
Oh no. Like the romance manuscript from the trash? Have you read anything good lately?
So, have you read anything good lately?
We don't have time to read, Herman.
We prefer to leave it to the professionals.
I should probably get back to formulating my pitch.
Step to it, Mr. Merman.
All right, and what do you like?
How can I help, Hermie?
Tell me, what would you be looking for in a pitch?
That's a pretty big question. I'm not sure I can make that kind of decision. It's the others you'll have to convince. They're much less receptive to the old Herman charm. Between you and me, I heard a manuscript from Dirk Chiselton landed in our inbox this very morning.
It did?
That's right. So unless you have Dirk Chiselton beat, just consider this whole thing a polite formality.
Okay. But how do I tell you
I think
I'm ready?
That will be all for now.
Take care, Herman.
I'm unsure.
What's on your mind,
But you
Mr.
wanted a
Merman?
romance. Can I just combine them all? Hold on.
I should probably get back to formulating my pitch.
Step to it, Mr. Merman.
So come back over here and just put them all in there. Oh, yeah. Stack them up.
That should do it. Allow me to pitch my latest manuscript. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
We'll be the judge of that. Oh, another one of your wacky adventures, Herman. Here, Florence, what do you think?
He's rough and daring, but he has a soft, caring side. Well done, Herman. What say you, Thomas?
My word. This is a lot more violent than your usual stuff, Herman. I think I preferred the classic, silly Herman adventures.
Sorry, Herman. We don't think the script is a good fit for us right now.
If you have anything else you'd like to pitch, we'd be happy to hear it.
Take this back and give it another go.
Okay, I think I see what's going on now. They were reading it in the order that I put it in. So I put the Dirk Chiselton in first, then the romance, then mine. So he read mine, but he doesn't want mine. He wants the Dirk. And this publisher wants mine. So if we come back here and we put, wait a minute, which one do we put in? We put in mine first. Then the romance. Then the Chiselton.
There, that should do it. Allow me to pitch my latest manuscript. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
We'll be the judge of that. Herman Merman, dare I say it, I'm impressed.
He's rough and daring, but he has a soft, caring side. Well done, Herman. This may even compare to Chiselton's best work, no doubt about it.
Now that's what I'm talking about. A classic, silly Herman adventure. The narrative is a little pedestrian at first, but then it really digs its hooks in.
Are you sure we can't check with the board, just in case?
I think those were noises of approval. I really can't tell.
All right, we've got something here. Let's make it happen, Herman.
What do you need from us, Herman?
I was wondering if I could get paid in advance.
You didn't tell me he was funny.
One moment, Herman. Yes? It's for you, Herman. Were you expecting a call?
I don't believe so. Yes. Oh, indeed. Of course. Thank you for the opportunity, Lady Unterwald.
Herman?
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears I have a train to catch. But you shall have your story.
Herman Merman, we meet at last. Welcome aboard the Royce Express.
Lady Unterwald, what is the meaning of this?
Please accept my apologies for the unusual manner of your arrival. As I'm sure you can understand, a certain amount of discretion was required.
Indeed?
Forgive me. You must be wondering what it is you're doing here aboard my train.
I assumed you required the services of a world-famous detective.
Oh, my goodness, no! A world-famous detective running amok on my train. Everyone would be losing their minds before supper. I hear you're writing your next novel. I felt you could adequately mask your activities as a working novelist. To the average passenger, you'd simply be researching your next story. Do you think you could do that, Herman? Keep a low profile, not cause a scene?
Well,
Well, I could always call Dirk Chiselton. It wouldn't be as clean, but...
I'll do it! Herman Merman never backs away from a case.
Lady Unterwald.
Away! Back into the case with you!
Lady Unterwald, please, forgive me if I am intruding.
at all, Mr. Lou. What a pleasure it is to see you again.
Please, I must insist you call me Jean. Here, I brought you something.
Oh, another bouquet. You certainly know how to flatter an old gal.
No, not quite. It's a chili plant, a particularly fiery variety. It reminded me of you, my lady.
Oh, my goodness, John. You turned me bright red. But I know you didn't come all this way just to flatter me.
Indeed. I was wondering if you'd given any more thought to my proposal. If you're considering selling your legacy, I want you to know that it'll be in good hands.
Look, John,
You need more time to consider, of course. There are still a few more hours before the speech. I'll leave you to weigh your options.
You're most kind. Thank you, Jean. All right, you can come out. This is why you're here, Herman. I need you to keep an eye on Mr. Lou for me.
You think Mr. Lou has an ulterior motive?
At the very least, I suspect he doesn't have my full interests at heart. And there's also the question of my family, who will undoubtedly be sticking their noses into my business. I've got them sufficiently shaking in their boots ahead of my speech. But keep an eye out for any trouble, will you?
I'll certainly do my best, Lady Unterwald.
I've secured a suite for you on board, room 304. Just let me know if you find anything untoward.
Of course! Herman Merman won't let you down.
Get to it then, Detective.
I said it before, and I have to say it again. The voice acting is outstanding in this game. All right, what can we do here?
These coats are positively stunning.
I'd better not catch you running around in my clothes, dear.
Not the most comfortable mode of transport.
Oh, come now. I made sure there were plenty of air holes.
It was a gift from Mr. Liu.
Well, he can take it back. You think I have the constitution at my age to be playing with fire?
Oh, we can take a chili pepper.
I'll just take a handful.
And I also noticed that Mr. Liu looked to be wearing the same jacket that Arthur is wearing. And Herman was the one who gave Arthur the jacket, so I'm guessing we need to steal it.
Just one of these peppers would make any dish unbearably hot.
Oh, I bet we're going to the kitchen.
Drawer seems to be stuck.
Herman, please leave that alone.
It's a bureau boy briefcase.
That's for my estate lawyer, so don't you be touching it.
It's a series of self-help guides on running an empire. How to buy friends and influence people. The art of not giving a damn. An intuitive approach to capitalism. Rich dad, rich mum. A guide to generational wealth.
Can I help you, Herman?
Your speech.
You mentioned a speech tonight.
That's right. I've got quite the announcement planned. But would you believe it's got everyone in a full panic?
What kind of announcement?
What kind of announcement are you making?
Well, between you and me, I'm passing over my empire.
The entire walled barn operation?
Oh, yes, and I'm quite enjoying the spectacle of it all.
How about to Mr. Liu?
You're not planning to sell to Mr. Liu?
Heavens, no! He's only desperate to get his hands on us because we're his biggest competitor. At the end of the day, this is a fight over the future of rail transport. The Royce Express is all the proof I need to show we can do it without diesel.
Interesting.
Why is Mr. Liu trying to win you over?
Oh, he's not interested in me, dear. John thinks that by cozying up to me, I'll be more inclined to consider his business proposal. That tactic is nearly as old as I am, if you can believe that.
Anything I should know about the family business?
Well, let's see. My treasurer seems to be so terrible with money, he goes as white as a sheet whenever I ask him about the finances. Our main competitor has attempted to launch a charm offensive. My sister-in-law will be attempting to interject herself into my plans at every opportunity. She'll have roped those dim-witted nephews into doing the heavy lifting, of course. And to add insult to injury, my personal physician is trying to get me to take up Pilates.
I see.
Perhaps I should be selling up, now that I think about it.
I should get back to it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm paying you for, Detective.
All right, what else is here?
I don't believe in all that quiet tap technology nonsense. You know what they say. If it's not clacking, you're sure to be slacking.
Who says that?
People? People say that.
Herman's people.
What's with all the bouquets?
They're a clumsy attempt at flattery, that's what.
There's a card here from Mr. Liu.
I'm afraid he's been trying to win me over for some time.
Interesting, there's no rose petals here at the moment, like there are in the future.
I'm not a fan of balloons. I find them to be incredibly grating.
Me neither, dear. I'm glad we have that in common.
All right, let's head on out.
Did they stop talking? I can't hear them. Why are you so heavy?
I can't hear what's going on with you two yapping.
I'm not sure I can hold on much longer. What are they saying, Mummy? I'm slipping.
Steady yourselves.
You're going to drop me.
Steady.
I'm stuck.
I don't believe we've had the privilege.
Lady Arista Goodrun, a pleasure to meet you. And these are my boys.
Hagen Goodrun, a pleasure to meet you.
That's not right, you blithering idiot.
It's not.
You're Gunther, and he's Hagen.
Since when? I can't believe you'd steal my name, you fish-eyed freak! Ugh, spineless weasel! Ugh.
Boys, stop this arguing at once.
Bootless haggard! Ugh. Tottering codpiece!
There's to be no arguing, not in front of our guest.
Sorry, Mother.
Oh, now you've gone and done it. I've broken the mouthpiece.
I'm confused. Who are you again?
Gunther Goodrun, Underground Operational Executive. Hagen Goodrun, Overground Operational Executive.
Why does his title get to be longer?
Quiet!
Who are you supposed to be?
'Tis I, Herman Merman.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
There's nothing untoward going on here.
Now, what is it you want?
Were you listening in?
Were you listening in on our conversation?
My boys were just repairing the ventilation system. Any scheming they may or may not have overheard was completely accidental.
It's a dirty job, and we get to do it.
Any unscrupulous businessmen?
Have you seen any unscrupulous businessmen around?
Hey now, unscrupulous businessmen are our main clientele.
Unscrupulous isn't a real word, is it?
Not when you say it, you dunderheaded freak.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Liu?
Well, aside from being head over heels in love with my sister, I hear he's also incredibly wealthy.
Is Mr. Liu going to be our new father?
I should be so lucky.
And your hearing aid?
I don't know if that's an appropriate use of a hearing aid.
Oh yeah? Well, it's the only thing that works on these boneheads.
All right, I should be going.
I should be going.
Very well.
We've got our eyes on you, mister. Both pairs of them.
Oh, geez.
Indeed. Now, where was I?
Going to find Mr. Liu, but the washroom is open. Nothing in there.
There's nothing in there to flush.
Oh, we can get rid of something maybe?
I'm sure they won't mind me taking this.
I hope it's clean. I mean, the bathroom looks very clean, very nice. Can we go this way? There is nothing there. Push the button, read the plaque.
There's something written here, but it's too small to make out.
If there's a big red button, I'm pushing it.
Oh, it's a working model replica of the Royce Express.
Very fun.
The door is bolted shut. I'm not getting through there.
Interesting. I wonder what's back there.
What do you need?
Who is that? Oh no, I don't need a hint.
On second thought, I can do this all by myself.
All right. But call back if you change your mind.
I will not.
Name?
Shan Lu.
Please, go right ahead, Mr. Liu.
There's an actual band playing there now. Okay, we can talk to you. Anything new to say?
Hello again.
No.
I should be going.
Very well.
Read the guest list.
It's the VIP guest list for the green room, but my name is notably absent. Don't they know who I am?
Do I still have the pen?
I might be able to swipe it.
The guest list stays on that wall, buddy. Don't even think about it.
Can I just write my name in? Oh, I still have it?
No!
Really? Why not?
May I enter? I believe my acquaintance went in just ahead of me.
Name?
John Liu.
No, wise guy. I'm asking for your name.
Herman Merman. John Liu. But he just went in. I don't think that's gonna work. I'm a celebrity. Don't you know who I am?
Don't you know who I am?
I'm not sure. Am I supposed to know?
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
And that's you? You're absolutely positive that's your real name?
Yes, Herman Merman.
All right. I'll have to cross-reference you with the guest list. Nope. You're not on the list. Sorry, but rules are rules. I can't let you in.
How do I get my name on the guest list?
How do I get my name on the guest list?
All right. I'll be straight with you. Normally, you'd slip me some cash and I'd look the other way, but I can tell you aren't the cash-carrying type. If you want entry, you've got to at least be familiar with the band. I mean, come on. I can't just be letting any random guy through. The talent would be out for blood.
And I am a huge fan of whoever they are.
No, I'm a huge fan of the band.
Is that so? Let's do a little quiz then.
Ooh, is there a prize?
There might be a prize. But you'd have to get all the answers right. What's the name of the band, then?
Oh no, Gin and Bitters, Lindy Hop-a-Bop, the Charleston Jive, the Big and Talls. I'm gonna say the Big and Talls.
The Big and Talls.
Oh, nice try, pal.
Okay, so that didn't work. We need to figure out at least what the name of the band is. Can we talk to them?
Alas, if only I knew how to tickle those ivories. I think it's best if I left the singing to the professionals.
Oh,
It's
set
the
list?
set list for the band. I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing it.
Sure.
It's the set list for the band Balboa Swing. The songs are to be played in the following order: Railroad Rhythm, My Love Is on the Line, Boxcar Boogie, Freight Train Blues, Whistle Stop Swing.
Oh no, do we need to know the order? Railroad Love, Boxcar Freight, Whistle. I don't know if I can remember that. Railroad Love, Boxcar Freight, Whistle.
It's nothing interesting.
Oh, look at the detective over here.
Somebody on staff must have made a grave omission. These shelves don't seem to be carrying any of my works.
Hello there, little one.
Hello there.
Beat it, pencil neck. I'm still on break.
Sorry?
I ain't shining shoes right now, you hear me?
I'm just here to talk. Aren't you a little young?
Aren't you a little young to be running a shoe shine stand?
I don't know. Aren't you a little old to be a children's entertainer?
I'm no such thing.
There's nothing wrong with running your own business, old man. I'm an entrepreneur.
When does it open?
Can you tell me when the shoe shine stand reopens?
I'll get back to it just as soon as I finish my break. Right now, I've got a lot of investigating to do.
And what are you playing with?
What is that toy set you're playing with?
You don't know about the Dirk Chiselton Jr. Detective Kit?
Enlighten me.
Jeez, you're old. The kit has everything Dirk uses to solve a case. It's practically flying off the shelves.
Everything?
Yeah, look at this. There's an official badge, a lock-picking set, and it even comes with a magnifying glass.
Well, I'm something of a detective myself. Perhaps I could borrow your kit.
Nuh-uh. If you're such a big-shot detective, use your own equipment.
Let's see. How goes business?
How goes business?
With all these rich folk trying to impress each other, business is booming. Between you and me, I like to crawl under the tables and scuff up their boots.
Is that strictly ethical?
It's called being a shrewd businesswoman. Besides, do you think the rich give a hoot about ethics?
I guess not.
It is smart thinking.
When do you finish your break?
Oh, whenever I feel like it. That's the perk about being your own boss. It's important to have a good work-life balance, you know?
And I'm unprepared.
I must admit, I arrived a little, unprepared.
You didn't bring anything? What kind of detective are you?
I may not have physical tools at my disposal, but I did bring the greatest tool of all.
Which is?
A powerful, investigative mind!
An inflated ego doesn't count, mister.
Can I trade you for it?
Perhaps I could trade you for the detective kit.
I'm open to the idea, but I doubt you'd have something I want.
What are you looking for? I can't ask. We'll have to find something.
I'll leave you to it.
Bye.
I don't think it'll be a plunger or a pepper, but we are at over an hour, so that's going to do it for this episode. Once again, this has been Loco Motive, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and if you made it this far, thanks for watching.